Firstly, Jamie, touching back on Thursday night's result, disappointing, wasn't it? I'm sure, what's the feeling after that one?
I think when we look back on the game, obviously the results, the disappointing part, I think the chances we created within the game, we probably deserved more from it. I think that's been the story of the last 3 or 4 games. Maybe a few individual errors have cost us, but in the whole I think we've played pretty well in the games and probably deserved a couple more points here and there.
Positive out of that game was you provided the assist for Dara. I'm sure you're buzzing always for your teammate to get their first goal for the club. Yeah,
I think he deserves it. Last few games he's been excellent, especially that game at Swindon he was really good. So obviously personally I just want to keep contributing goals and assists whenever they come, and for Dara I must say I'm delighted for him to get his first goal for the club, and hopefully there's many more to come from him. Yeah.
And in terms of yourself, like you mentioned, you've been getting yourself in the right end of the pitch and contributing. I believe it's 6 goals, 4 assists in all competitions. I'm sure you're hoping you can just kick on now and boost those numbers.
Yeah, personally it's always nice to contribute. That's why I'm in the team as an attacking player. Like you said, double figures already for the season, goals and assists. So yeah, I'm happy, but I think looking at it as a team perspective, I maybe lose a few of them goals and assists for more points. So I think it's something we've looked at this week to try and get the balance right of attacking and keeping the goals out at the other end. So it's something we've worked on, and hopefully we can see it come to fruition on Saturday. Yeah.
There's so much competition in that midfield area as well, with Greeny, Ev, yourself, Clark, and to name just a few. I'm sure that keeps you at such a high level, having to compete with these boys this week in, week out.
I think so. I think it's just what football's like nowadays. I think there's more clubs with bigger squads, more players that can contribute on a match day. So like you said, it keeps everyone to a good level, and I need to keep doing my best if I want to stay in the team, and that's how it should be.
A weekend off as well. I'm sure that was probably needed for the squad to sort of reset the mindset. I'm sure that's a big positive, isn't it? Now going into the festive period.
Yeah, I think the gaffer's good. When we lose a game, he's good at analysing where we can get better, where we did well. He's quite fair if we played well, if we didn't play well. So he keeps the spirits high in that regard. And as you said, we've had a weekend off, and we're really looking forward to the game. It's a big opportunity getting to the third round of the FA Cup, which would be fantastic. So it's one we're looking forward to, and it's one we'll be expected to win, really.
What's the mood like in the group at the minute?
The mood's always good, to be fair. I think it's just a group of lads who want to do well. Obviously the results of late have been disappointing, but like I said, the performances have actually been okay. Barrow, Swindon, Thursday night we probably deserve something from the game, whether it be a point or 3 points. So I think if we keep the performances like we do, I think the results should hopefully come. Yeah.
Wealdstone up next. You played a key role in the previous game against lower league opposition, obviously reducing them down to 10 men. I'm sure you're hoping that you can be involved in some capacity on Saturday and contribute again in some way.
I think that's the aim, whether we play National League North, National League, League 2, League 1, Premier League. I think the way that we play and the way that the gaffer wants to do things, we always want to go and win the football match. So it'll be no different. I think they're on 8 games unbeaten in their own league, and I think it'll be a tough game, one we can't take lightly. But as I said before, it's one we're expected to win, and it's one we'll hopefully get through to the next round. Yeah.
I know you've just spoken about it, but obviously the nature of playing against that lower league opposition, particularly a team we actually lost out to last year. I know you weren't here at that point, but it can be such a banana skin, can't it?
Yeah, I think we've been on the other end of it against Manchester United and Sheffield Wednesday, so we know firsthand how it can happen. So we need to approach the game right. We need to win individual battles, all the stuff that we do on a weekly basis at our level, and if we do them things, hopefully our quality can come through in the end. Yeah.
And there's always a magic in the FA Cup. I'm sure you're hoping our fans can be as good as they can be, 12th man, and help push us over the line to the third round.
Yeah, I think they've been fantastic this season, whether it be home, whether it be away. They've stuck by us, and results wise we're on a little bit of a difficult run, but hopefully a win at the weekend can take us into Tuesday, and we can try and find the results that we were finding at the start of the season.
Super, thank you, Jamie.